To the ladies that I draw pictures of on a consistent basis, I wanted to show y'all something real quick. I'm really slow in my art as far as I'm slowed down. I'm a really fast artist, truly, but I'm sorry about how long it takes me due to what you see here. This is what I go through every time I'm drawing behind closed doors. Every time that I get the drawing, a spirit has access to me and touches on me and does this right here, causes this right here. Now imagine somebody trying to draw your pictures. You see, when I draw these pictures, y'all don't know that I go through this. You see how long it takes them, how good it ends up looking, but this is all that I go through. And I know that y'all ain't paying me anything like that, but I go through this for y'all. The leopard print, that started from me. The sky blue, that started from me. The lime green the year before that, that all started. These are all things that I've done for women. If you notice, all of the fashion has been directed towards women for the past couple of years. Hello Kitty, the kitty girls, that comes from me. And I know that this sounds crazy, but you see what I go through, man. Not calling you a man as a woman, but I'm just saying, look, man, look at what I go. I'm saying in general. Just a figure of speech. Look at what I go through. Look at how continuous this is, man. I never even have looked back on this footage. I haven't seen how long this even went. I want to see how long it goes on. And I get sleep. Yes. Plenty of it. I'm in bed. I don't do any drugs or anything. Cannabis is all that I mess with. And so having a girl by your side that don't judge you and cares about you, man, that can feel what you feel, the heating of my hands in response to everything that I say, every thought that I have. I've proven that these things are going on. I know that some things can sound crazy, but I've proven these things. And I'm a walking template that I don't want women. I go through sexual touches and everything. This is not the half of what I go through. I get touched sexually and I don't want y'all going through it as women. And so that's why I'm gonna protect the template of knowledge put out here. I'm gonna put through pain, my rib constantly, my left rib constantly. That's what causes that distortion right there. But I really wish and hope that y'all can have open hearts as women. I don't beg for sympathy or pity at all. I do what I do to help y'all. Pity from this, I mean, come on. I'm battling the spirit. This is beyond. It's one thing for a man to fight with other men. This is a spirit that I'm battling with. A jealous spirit that does not want me to. Jealous of what? If I were able to live my life free and do all of my art and express myself, my male energy, my own timeliness as a man, like a man is supposed to do, and do everything like I'm supposed to, mark my word and everything, and follow up behind it intricately and speedily. Women and how they perceive me, how smart I am, how much I have to, how I'm going in, all of them. And y'all ain't seen no man do nothing like that. It's jealous of it. And I deal with a lot of date harassment from this. Now, I'm not being harassed right now with the touches that I speak of right now, and this is a continuous pattern of this thing. It picks and chooses when to, and that shows that I'm not tripping there. It reflects that it's conscious. It's not something mental. I visit a psychiatrist and everything, y'all. I can show y'all my charts. I tried to bring up and ask them about, as soon as I brought up schizophrenia, they cut me off and said, you're not schizophrenic. I would not say that you're schizophrenic under any circumstance. You don't see things, you don't hear things. What I would say is, Corey, due to the fact that you won't stop smoking weed for us, this substance induced psychosis. That's what they're considering this stuff is. But this happens without me smoking weed. I'm about to have a program that I run on myself at the doctor, at the hospital, which is also going to approve this, an EEG test for 4 days straight, February 2nd through the 6th. When I have this, I can't smoke. So if I still feel a problem, that proves that it's not the smoke. Shout out to my grandmother that helps me. I can't work due to everything that I'm dealing with.
You need the rain completely out.
And any woman that could be a
You
help.
need the rain completely out the forecast.
Just by understanding.
So we did not. So we did not see any seizures on your EEG.
Really?
Yes. So that's good in the sense like you are not on any seizure medications.
Right.
And I think you can follow up with Dr. Mendoza. And also I would recommend you see your PCP and request to also see a psychiatrist. Okay. That could also help you to figure out what these are.
Okay, right. So do you think that I'm far-fetched by hypothesizing that this is a spirit on my behalf, being that y'all could not, with y'all, I know that you have seizure patients all the time, and y'all see their information pop up as a seizure that probably even deal with similar spasms. I figured that that's at least a door opener to proof that this is a spirit, because it would have popped up on y'all's, monitor. You know what I mean? If it were.
Yeah, I mean, if it is something like that, it wouldn't show up on the EEG.
Right.
Okay? So that is not something which we can detect. And we had right from the beginning, we had reports, I heard that we had capability to go far longer than that.
Video posted on YouTube shows just how dangerous that mission is. A US warplane on fire, spiraling out of control. One of three US F-15 fighter jets shot down over Kuwait by friendly fire. The pilots safely ejected. All six survived. And tonight, the Pentagon releasing a detailed timeline of how the attack unfolded. At 3:38 Eastern, Friday afternoon, President Trump giving the green light while on a visit to Texas.
The president directed, and I quote, Operation Epic Fury is approved, no aborts, good luck, close quote.
The Pentagon saying the U.S. first knocked out Iranian defense and radar systems, crippling their ability to see, communicate, and respond. Then at 1:15 Eastern Saturday morning, 9:45 a.m. Tehran time, the US and Israel launching major combat operations. A first wave of more than 100 warplanes sweeping in, bombing targets.
This was a daylight strike based on their trigger event conducted by the Israeli Defense Forces.
That's why. Active as hell. It's like something jumping in through, just beating. Just beating all through shit. Thumping your foot, going, touching back here, thumping your, that motherfucker just active as hell. That's why I be stomping my feet. Sit up there and thump, do some jump through your damn foot, muscle twitch, thump. Like a damn dog nudging stuff. Just annoying. Like something dying for your fucking attention. Damn. Just dying for you to be pissed off. God damn. You see how that shit stopped when I started talking? That's what I'm talking about. This that dumb shit, and I just got off the phone and it ain't going on. Every time I'm on the phone with my mom. See how I did that when I stopped talking? Dumb piece of shit.
Multiple Iranian Navy ships attacked,
I ain't never killing myself. I don't give a fuck what that bitch put me through tomorrow. Killing myself ain't gonna never be a damn thought. I'll be sitting in the tub. I'll be sitting up. Nigga, I ain't never thinking that shit. I don't know what the fuck his goals is, but fuck him. All this damn touching.
Iran says hundreds have been killed in US-Israeli attacks. A school and a hospital have been hit. Cashapp now saying it shot down 2 Iranian bombers. The first report of Iran sending warplanes into Qatar's airspace, an ominous sign this war is widening. Tonight, Secretary Pete Hegseth addressing concerns the US might get dragged into another protracted war in the Middle East.
We didn't start this war, but under President Trump, we are finishing it. This is not Iraq. This is not endless.
David, the president warning there could be more casualties in an operation that now looks like is going to go on far longer than initially predicted.
You see this dumb shit? This hand twitching shit, this don't happen no other time, and it needs to be recorded. My biting my lip, my hand movement, all of this comes from trying to, me biting my lip at least, comes from me trying to hold in my anger. This shit right here, that ain't me. That happen every time that I'm mad like I am. When I'm drawing, especially getting ready to draw.
Across the Middle East tonight, as the war further engulfs this entire region. Iran now involving at least 11
Yeah, sticks up. Some shit in your nose and all.
Nation and home to an important UK airbase in the Mediterranean. The EU and NATO now fight to defend their facilities that say they won't join in US and Israeli operations in Iran. But other allies in the Gulf are weighing their options as their citizens now become targets. In videos circulating online, explosions rocking the UAE, a luxury hotel in Dubai on fire, and in Bahrain, a missile hitting a high-rise residential building. Scenes like this across the region too. Police clashing with pro-Iranian protesters storming US embassies. The US is investigating a large fire at its embassy in Kuwait.
You wanna know what stopped this dumb ass from touching? Just then, I picture me biting the fuck out of his ass. With the power of a damn pit bull. I mean, I bit his bitch ass so damn fucking hard so it ain't funny.
Is on lockdown. This flight tracker shows
So when I finally pick up this thermometer, you're going to see that my temperature is not stable like someone else's body temperature would be when they hold a thermometer. It registers your temperature and it's going to stay stable. It's not going to go up 5 degrees, down 10 degrees. All of that weird stuff this thing does. Now down 10 was an exaggeration, but it does go up 20. Which is very important. So here, as you can see, I'm at 77, 81, 80, going up, 85, 83, 84, 85. And this is called proving. Because it's one thing for somebody to be mental and say that they feel their body responding to them. It's another thing, 88. As I feel my hand heating up. Now, the thing is, you could have said that I was mental and thought that I was feeling my hand like I was in the middle of sand, heating up. This is proof it is. 90 degrees, 91. And this is what I feel in my body all day. My right foot just throbbed a little and heated. Just throb, 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 and stop. Just a little response, you know, and then stop. This is what I feel in my body all day. Right hand heating up some more in response to what I'm saying. But don't you see the temperature going up as well? I couldn't make any of this up. There's no button to this thing. Man. My hands get hotter than this usually. It's heating up some more. So if you see the number go up, you know I ain't lying. It was 92 or 93. It's backwards. Now, every time that I think something, doctor, and say something, this happens. I will be bringing this thermometer into, and my hand is heating up as I say this. It's saying yes through that. When I go into the doctor's office, I will be showing and having this thermometer as well. There are other thermometers that they let me keep in there. The gun thermometer, I'm going to use two different ones. Use this one and the other one. So that if I feel anything at the feet, you can see that too. I need a thermometer connected to every single hand that I have. I mean, every limb that I have. So I could just have a head camera. This is the idea I thought of. Have a head camera attached up here and record with it and look down at your temperatures when you start to feel changes in response to what you're saying and doing. And it's heating up my right hand to say yes right now. I'm dealing with something in my life that apparently feels like it doesn't matter about it showing that it's doing what it's doing with my body. And at that point, I'm supposed to figure out why. Because on planet Earth, last time I checked, this ain't how it go down. This is inhuman. Humans can't do this. So what is doing this? This is not a sickness or disease. Where are the touches as well too? Because you can't be in two places at one time. You see what I'm saying? Your mind, at least, is the mind of that thing is focused on this right here that I'm doing. Putting heat to the hand, applying heat to the hands. My right hand's heating up a little bit. I'm not looking at the number at all. So the touches ain't what's focused on, it's this right now. Little throb to the right hand right there. This is feeling the effects of something. As long as I feel this all day, like I do, like I'm describing to you as my doctor, and I'm not exaggerating, which is why I've sent you tons of videos to help you conceptualize and understand, because some people go to the doctor and they over exaggerate things so that they can ensure that they get help. I've been told this by family members to do this, so you should understand that people do this too. And I feel like that could be, if you knew this was a practice of something that you could hold against me and not desire to look into. But as a doctor, I'm looking for a doctor that wants to look at the videos, that wants to study this like a science experiment. And if I don't get that energy from you, it's time for me to find another doctor. And I'm not playing any games, because this is my body. This is my life. I know what I'm showing. I have evidence behind, like I'm doing right now. I don't think my hand is heating up. I'm proving that my hand is heating up in response to what I'm saying. Like right now, my hand is heating up more, so don't be surprised if we go up some more. Okay? 0.1, and we went up to 0.9. So I can't lie about a thing, y'all. Now, I'm going to take a bold, since it's bold enough to heat up, I'm going to take a bold gesture and ask this thing something. If you can hear me, I dare you to cool down this thermometer. I dare you to cool down my hand. See, oh my gosh. You see how it went down? Now, I ain't been looking at this number. Let some more, if you can hear me. It throbbed my right hand. It got weird throbbing and a small heat signature. But you see it's trying to go down. 0.0, 0.4. It's going down. It's been going up this whole time. Now
That's crazy, y'all. It's going down 93. You can't make this up, man. You can't make that up. And it's going back up now. Now, if you can hear me, go back up to 95. My right hand is heating up, man. You see what I'm saying? Back up to 90 and right to 94. It's responding, y'all. I can't make up nothing. There's something inside of my body that has access to do this. If you can hear me again, go up to 95. You see what I'm saying? It's blatant. It's 90. Come on. Then the skin get cleared up. Almost back in the game, man. It took me 3 months to grow back what I lost. But I'm almost back to the point of where I can trim everything up. My skin gonna be looking clear. My eyes are on glow. You can see that glow, that shine in my eye, man. That soul. The eyes are the windows to the soul, right? And you can see that sparkle in my eyes, man. That's because that's a high energy soul. That's not a joke. Like a candle lit in his eyes. Eyes of fire. Shout out to Jesus. Shout out to good old Jesus. The one that we love and we need us a lot more of. The one that feeds us a high spiritual apparatus. Don't know why it is, but got to have it. Got to keep our mind open when it comes to trying to grab this avenue for having a bunch of facts and still in your vocabulary. Don't know how to end up. Lastly, no headache. All right. When you got a headache, you can't do this right here. Okay. You cannot shake your head violently. Agreeable. If you ever had a bad headache, you'll know. That ain't finna happen. So, if I can't do this later on camera, I'm trying to tell you. Something is clearly bothering me and I don't have any testicular pain. I'm cutting off all pain. Letting it be known in law that I don't have any pains. This thing is stupid, man. It's cocky, dumb. And it's not a coincidence that I'm living life working on a job site with no pains going on. My fingers aren't in pain and they just got smashed. No teeth pain, and I just ate 4 boxes of lemon heads in the past 24 hours. So it's not the lemon heads that I'm eating, obviously. That's why I ate that many. All right? So there's no reason for pain to come up today. I'm not sleepy, obviously, as you could tell. Eyes white, not red. Nigga ain't sleepy. Not finna deal with none of that dumb shit. That's why this ain't got done in the past couple of days. Because it's been sleeping me on this one face. Literally, every time my pencil touches the paper. I mean, no exaggeration. When I pick up the pencil and I get ready, I've tried to touch the paper, it's been stopping me literally this past 2 nights. I mean, completely shutting me down every time my pencil touches the paper. I could literally, what I'm trying to express is, with no exaggeration, I could not draw. It would not let me draw. It kept sleeping me when I picked up the pencil. Next thing I know, I'm waking up and ain't nothing there. Try again. Next thing I know, it's the same thing. It was repeat. Waking up and ain't nothing getting done. So, is that what's going on right now as I'm moving around? Let's just fake like I'm drawing. You know what I'm saying? If drawing itself is, let's fake like I'm drawing for a little while with the hand motion, you know, a little erasing. What's the difference between me picking up this now? Okay, now we're going to do it halfway because this is how you're going to prove that something is target. See, I'm smart. This is how you prove that something is that it's not a sleep problem for real, and that something is in fact targeting me drawing. Because if I'm able to sit up and do plenty of recording and fake like I'm drawing, and I ain't really getting no drawing done, but I don't get set to sleep, I don't start to fall asleep with my hand, then I pick up a pencil and start drawing in the air and acting like I'm drawing for about 30 minutes and I don't fall asleep. And then when I finally pick up my paper and actually connect the pencil to the paper, you mean to tell me that's when I start to fall asleep? No, there's something trying to attack what's going on that paper. It's what's being proven consciously. Because why didn't it happen other times? He's doing the same motion. You now have to clarify and analyze the fact that the pencil hitting the paper is what changed out of that experiment. That's what changed that was going on. That's what brought the sleep apparent. Because it didn't, that's the difference between the other two. No paper was involved. Because that's what's trying to be messed up. That's the reason for the sleep. I have been around my friend Corey for a long time. This is part of the movie, and so I'm recording this for a reason. Y'all know I've been speaking to this spirit that has been bothering me, touching on me for approximately 3 years now. It's costing me every job that I've had and everything, right? Well, every time that I've been around my friend Corey, I ain't never had this problem. He ain't ever seen me in the mode that I was just in, being touched on and stuff, right? And I can't take it. It's very irritating. Trying to look normal and trying to sit through that shit. You know what I mean? It's annoying. But I ain't never went through that in front of him. And we've been knowing each other for a good full year now. You know what I mean? I seen him almost every day last year. And not one time has he seen me sit. If you could have seen me before I started recording, and that's how you know it's a spirit, because as soon as I started recording, that's when it stopped. I was being touched on all over my body. But this is what happens at home, and my grandmother can vouch for this. Every single time that I start to record, this shit stops. That shit is crazy. You hear a lot of people speak of the Bible and them say that this is a battle of not flesh versus flesh, but flesh versus spirit. And when people hear people going through this type of shit, they think you crazy and shit like that. But I've been through several psychiatrists, and ain't anybody ever been able to vouch for me to be crazy, mental in any type of way. In fact, they tell me I'm very intelligent, they can learn from me. So that's why I don't care about being public with what I go through, because if anything, people can learn from what the fuck I'm going through if we just keep it 100. Because most people ain't gonna be as open as I am about it anyway. I'm not afraid to be open about nothing I go through, no matter where I've been. It's better for people to be informed of a threat that you can't see with the human eye than not know of it at all. Because I'm fine now. I'm not feeling nothing touching on me now, so that's why I started recording, because I'm tired as hell of being bothered. It knows what it's doing. It wants to make me look a certain type of way in environments and everything. But when my friend has been around, and I'm going to get that in the video, like I said, it ain't happened once. And so that's all I had to say. Man, let me record what it's like before I get in this house, because when I go in this house, even around my niece, I'm sitting up here dealing with these touches, and even my grandmother will honestly tell you that. I mean, for real, like, that's crazy. As soon as I get in here, I'm feeling bullshit, but I'm not feeling nothing on my back right now. I'm not doing none of that, doing none of this right now. I'm not doing any of this shit, like I be doing in here. Everything is completely normal right now, but as soon as I get in here around certain people, it's not the place, it's around certain people this thing is already acting crazy in front of. Because it acted like this at the other houses I lived in, at my brother's house. So it's not the place. It's not something that's inside of a place trapped there, and me being in that place causing it to act up. That's not what's going on either. I can't walk like this at home. Seriously, I cannot. I'm not feeling like having to close my legs up, but when I'm in this, I can't walk like this. Seriously. This is crazy. This is absurdity. It's a little cold, so no crying, but you know what I'm saying? A little sneezing. Little sniffles. Straight up, bro. Look at this shit. Just walking, just normal. What's the difference in here? I can't even talk right because it's so cold. One thing's for sure is I can walk right. right now. Makes no damn sense, man. I'm so tired of this shit. My left foot is heating up now in response to me. I said, I'm so tired of this shit. As soon as I said that, that's when my left foot started to heat up. We already at about 2 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes and 17 seconds. And I'm just fine walking right now. But then when I get in here, around my niece even, this happens. I can't walk around. I'm being touched in inappropriate places. So if people said that this was something sent by God, this is for the ladies who say that this is something sent by God and that it's karma. Why would this be happening in front of my niece? That's inappropriate. So then at that point, you would mean to tell me that God is allowing my niece to have a spirit that it can see, since it can see all and hear all, sexually abuse me in front of my niece. And that's crazy. I mean, if this was God, you know, God's allowance, then that's what this would mean. It couldn't mean anything else. I made for sure that I recorded that I was out there and nothing was bothering me while I was out there walking. And then as soon as I get back in here, it starts to act crazy. It is. It really.
Waiting on you to come back through the door.
It is, right. Basically, you know what I mean? That is ridiculous. Around Lauren. I just can't believe that. And if somebody said it was God allowing this spirit to do this to me, then at that point it's God. That's what I'm saying too. That would be God allowing something sick like. Yeah, if anything.
That is evil. Ain't God is all about good. He ain't about evil.
Well, I'm saying I read the Bible, part of the Bible, and it says that God does allow some evil spirits to carry out evil and bother people if he wants to teach you a lesson or something like that. And if people acted like this was what was going on, then now they have to explain how God is allowing a demon to spiritually bother me right in front of my niece.
And constantly at that.
Right.
Why haven't he cut it loose?
Exactly.
To stop it from happening?
Right.
Because you've been going
After
through
prayer.
it for so long.
After prayer at that.
So that's what made me say that it ain't none of God. Because people do have good things to come and happen to them in their life.
What's going on, Uncle James?
Ain't nothing to it. What's up?
I just wanted to ask you if you could to help me real quick with cause I record these for YouTube and everything. Did you see me going through anything as far as that spirit earlier, the problem I have? Right, that's what I was getting at, because everything has been clear pretty much ever since when you were here. We, like you just vouched for, everything was good while you were here, but it's been very low in activity because I haven't been drawing, you know. But when I start drawing, that's when it starts to crank up, which I'm about to start here soon. So I just wanted to record the evidence that everything been all right, because I'm gonna show this to my doctor too, and I'm gonna set out to do.
Don't show nothing to your doctor.
You don't think so?
No, don't show nothing to your doctor.
I feel you on that.
You losing your case.
Mm-hmm.
Do not show nothing to your doctor.
I got you, Unc. I got you. You're not trying to prove this.
If you do research on yourself, keep it to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I thought about that, you know, not showing the video to her. I just had something in mind.
Don't do nothing.
I feel you. I feel you. Sometimes too much information can screw up stuff.
Yeah, you give them up too much information, man.
Mm-hmm.
Don't show nothing to that doctor.
Okay, I got you, Unc. But I sure enough appreciate your help. You don't understand how much this helps me. Just the truth setting you free.
Yeah, man. Don't show them to the doctor. Let them find out shit for themselves.
Right on, that's right. That's their job.
Cause you ain't helping your case, you showing them stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's
They
right.
say you putting it, they can say you putting it together.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. That's right.
Don't get them no. Don't do their research.
Mm-hmm.
Let them do their own research. See what I'm saying?
Right on. I got you, Unc. Okay,
All right.
well, I ain't want to keep you long. I sure appreciate you, and I love you, Unc.
Love you too.
All right.
All right.
That's it. But while my uncle was here, like I mentioned in the previous video, that wasn't going on. No harassment tactics were going on, including pain to mention, because that is it that's causing the pain. Because some people would try to conclude that it's something else. But I'm telling you, with my walk of life and my intelligence, I decipher it clearly as that which is. I'm recording this right now because as soon I'm being touched right now. I can't stand up right now. I cannot stand up right now without being touched. And it's a very intricate area, man. And I ain't dealt with this all day, man. This is my roundup thing. Look, if you paid attention to Corey's patterns, I get my coffee, then I smoke, and then I draw. That's the patterns with me. It's three things: coffee, then smoke, then draw. Watch on right
I don't
now.
know, but I'm gonna tell it. It need to leave you alone.
Thank you.
It need to go on some fucking well and leave you alone. Quit touching on you and all that bullshit every night. It want to interrupt me in my peace by messing with you. It need to leave you the fuck alone and go on somewhere.
Thank you. I appreciate you saying that.
Because I'm tired of it interrupting me.
Real talk. Real talk.
And other people.
Real talk. I mean, I feel a soft feather in my butt.
Need to go on. Just walk away and leave this man alone.
Thank you.
I'm tired. I'm tired of it fucking with you every night.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Granny, for real. Very, very much.
What the hell they be fucking with you for?
I mean, right. And it starts around this time like this, what I'm doing. I made this video because if I start and that shit start up, it couldn't be more textbook. There's something that's targeting and trying to force you to go through something like that. Starting up at a convenient time, conscious of something that you're doing. And trying to stop you from doing it in different ways. And if it ain't that pain, it'll be something else. I better not be able to record any interruption tonight, period, is what it is. Any interruption with this art. No touches. Do you see that going on? I just recorded early that my uncle saw that I wasn't being touched on. All right? This better be the first quiet night in a long time, is what Corey's getting at.